Hello my lovelies, you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my channel, you're very welcome. Please kindly subscribe, like, share. I always share amazing and easy recipes, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. That way you're the first to be notified when I share a new recipe. Today we'll be learning how to make this easy bread roll, like super easy. So if this is what you're interested in, come, let's do this together. So here are the ingredients we'll be needing: flour, we're needing yeast, sugar, butter, an egg, salt, and milk. I'll drop all the measurement for you in the description box, so do not worry, just go there, you will see all of the measurements. So in a bowl we'll be adding in our milk. This is warm milk, not hot, warm milk, okay? And then our yeast, our sugar, and then we'll be adding our salt, and then we'll be adding our egg. You break the egg and add into it, and then you add your butter, and we're going to mix all of this together with our flour. Make sure that they are properly mixed. I'm using my silicone spatula to mix this together. The idea is to just form like a semi dough in the bowl. Make sure that all the ingredients are gathered together. Like this recipe I'm giving you is very easy. Like with this, you can whip it up in the morning and you have it as breakfast. It doesn't take much time at all, and it yields a very good result. So I'm just gathering all of this together, and then I'll just be transferring it to my workspace. Because there's still some flour, there's no need to sprinkle flour on the surface, because the flour in the bowl is already still enough. There won't be any sticking yet for now. So now that I've transferred it, we'll start kneading. Do not mind that I fixed my nail, because I know some people will be like, she fixed her nail and she's kneading. Don't worry, my hands are properly washed. I don't wear gloves when I knead because it doesn't let me knead very well. So, but don't worry, I washed my hand very well. Me too, I don't want to kill myself. All right, so let's continue. So I've sprinkled some flour, because I noticed that the dough wants to start sticking. So I sprinkled some flour on the surface, and I'm still kneading. Guys, I always tell you, whenever we're doing breads or anything that has to do with yeast, that you have to devote time to kneading, because it's kneading that gives you that fluffiness. I kneaded this for close to 28 minutes. I could not put all the 28 minutes, so that this video is not so long, but I kneaded, and you will see the results when your dough starts rising. All right, so you have to knead very well. That's how you get a fluffy bread roll. This is after about 15 minutes, and I'm still kneading and kneading. I really needed. If you have a machine that needs a dough hook with a kneading machine, you don't need to bother yourself going through. Just put in your machine, put your dough hook, and it will do the job for you. But I'm just doing it for those of us who don't have a mixer. All right, so you just use your hands. Your hand will do the job. And this is after 28 minutes, and look at how clean my dough is looking. So I'm going to be transferring this into my flat bowl and allow it to rise. I kept it for about 50 minutes. I covered it. I'm going to use my kitchen towel, clean kitchen towel, to cover this. Set it aside for about 50 minutes and allow it to rise. After about 50 minutes, guys, this is what we have. This is to show you that I used the very active yeast. The dough has doubled in size. So I'm just going to puff up that air out of it and then transfer it back to my work surface. And like always sprinkle flour on your work surface so that it doesn't stick. And then we're going to just knead it a little bit, just to gather it up together. All right, not so much. I just need it for about 30 seconds, and that's just it. So I'm dividing this dough into two, because we want to start forming our bread rolls. I'm cutting this into smaller parts, so it's easy to form a ball. All right, I'm going to be making use of my scale. The idea is to make sure that all the bread rolls are the same size. All right, so please invest in scale. That way you get a uniform size when your bread roll is done baking. So I'm working with 80 grams for each of the bread roll. So that is what I'm trying to achieve. I'm removing, I'm adding, I'm removing, I'm adding, just to make sure that I get 80 grams. So this is 80 grams now. I've gotten it, and so I'm going to be forming my ball. So this is how you form it. You just spread it a little, gather it, just pinch it together at the mouth, just the way I'm doing it. Just follow the same process, and then you roll. You roll to make sure that all those places you pinched is properly smooth. I'll still take it back to my work surface, cup it in my hand, just open my hand like it's a cup, and then put it inside and roll. All right, if you had watched my donut recipe, you see how this is the same method I use to get a perfect round ball. All right, so this way you get a perfect round ball. This is my I've buttered my bread pan. I use butter on it, and then I'm going to be putting it there. I'm going to be doing the same for all of the dough. All right, this is me doing the dough again, just so that you see how I made it. All right, just pinch it together like this. Once you've measured and you've gotten, you can decide to do, I used 80 gram for mine. You can decide to do 100 gram. Whatever works for you is fine, depending on how big you want the bread to be. But 80 gram works for me. And so I'm rolling it just to get that perfect ball shape I want. All right, so if you follow it like this, you will get a perfect ball. So I'll do it for the rest of all the remaining dough, and this is it. And as I've done it like this now, we're also going to be covering it again just to make sure it rises. You know, we have deflated it, so we'll be covering it again to make sure that it rises. And this time around, I allow this sit for an hour for the dough to rise. And after an hour, this is what we have, guys. Yeah, man, I'm so happy because I know my dough is really active. So we're going to be egg washing. This is just egg that I cracked in the bowl. I'm using my brush to just spread the egg all over it. So you just do the same, spread the egg all over the body. Make sure it is spread, because that's what gives it that shiny, beautiful look, appetizing look you see. All right, so we're done egg washing here, and I've heated my oven, and we're just popping this inside the oven right now. After about 25 minutes, this is what we have, guys. Whoo! Our yummy bread, look how beautiful it's looking. Like, this is beautiful. So I'm just spreading some butter on it, because why? As it's hot like this, you put the butter, it will now melt and sink, guys. There's no premium enjoyment that is more than this. All right, so we're gonna be just cutting this. Look at how lush, look at how beautiful. Tell me it's not, it the enter your eye, Abby. Please, this is beautiful. So I'm just cutting through for you to see how the inside looks. This is easy to make. Tell me that you're not feeling like trying this already. All right, guys, if you watched to this extent, please kindly subscribe to my channel. I always share amazing recipes. I bring you easy recipes that you can convert to money. You will never ever regret being part of this channel. I can promise you that. Until I see you next time, I love you so much. Be good, be kind, be excellent in all you do. Catch you on our next video.